Good morning, everybody. It is 6:08, 8 past 6. That would make it 52 minutes before the hour, 7 o'clock. The Awake with Jake show is up and running. Our phone number is always 591-8900. Yep, that's the number. Just want to double check. A couple important things I want to get out of the way. First thing, if you're driving on the inbound Stevenson today, inbound 2 lanes at Central, 2 of the 3 lanes are closed for a little bit, so be ready for backups. And after they open it up again to 3 lanes, they're shutting down 2 more lanes down near Kedzie all the way to Lakeshore Drive. Why? Because they could. I just think they have extra barricades. They just want to shut lanes today. And Lower Wacker, by the way, is now open. If you're coming into Chicago, you want to, wish to avoid the surface streets, the traffic, you can take Lower Wacker all the way around. From one end, from Congress, all the way around to Lakeshore Drive on the north end. And it seems brighter in the new area. I don't know if they have brighter lights, something. And the third thing you should know, today is the 1st of December, and the parking ban for snow goes into effect on a number of streets. You'll see the little snowflake signs, and I think it's like 3 to 7 in the morning, something like that. And they ticket and tow whether there's snow or not. I know they usually ticket and tow, and they make a big deal about it the first day like this, today. But the city this year, I'm told, is going to tow every day, whether there's snow in the forecast or not. And you're saying, Jake, why would they do that? Well, 2 things. Number one, the ticket is $60. And number 2, it's $150 for the tow. So you do the math. So that's just a little service I provide. Let's go to the phones. I'm in a good mood so far. Paul in Arlington Heights, hello.
Jake, now, did I hear correctly at the beginning of the show? Is it today your birthday?
There was a piece of music played at the beginning of the show that was Happy Birthday, Jake. Yes, you did hear that.
All right. I think John Cass is trying to play a trick on everyone because you played a trick on him, I think, on Wednesday this week, according to the social media pages I was looking at.
I got accused of that, yes.
Well, happy birthday, Jake. Now,
whenever, whatever.
Yeah, there you go. Now, you mentioned about that Lower Wacker Drive being open. Did you have a chance to drive through it yet or no?
I drove through it this morning.
You did? Now, I don't know if you happened to see the news last night, but they had Governor Quinn there when they opened up the stretch of road there. He claims now, his quote, That is now the redevelopment of Wacker Drive is the 8th wonder of the world. So I wonder if there's any truth to that. That's quite a claim. Claim it's the 8th wonder of the world now.
Well, Wacker Drive has been there forever. As long as I've been alive, there's been a Wacker Drive. And I've never heard it described as one of the wonders of the world.
Well, according to our governor, Quinn, he says with the redevelopment of Lower Wacker Drive, it is the 8th wonder of the world. So I'm glad to see our tax dollars are being put to good use.
There's quite a bit of wrought iron down there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? They just opened it yesterday afternoon, and there's already homeless down there.
You beat me to it, Jake. Honest to God, I was going to ask. Did you see any people sleeping in boxes there today?
Well, I didn't see the boxes, but I saw them roaming around.
Oh, boy. And, Jake, I saw, watching the news, I think on Wednesday, the word of the week, when former Plus 89 radio host Mel Reynolds threw his hat in the ring for the 2nd Congressional District, I saw the word in back of him, redemption. I guess he wants redemption.
Well, you know what? Sometime this week, when I'm on with John between 9 and 11, I've dug up some old tape of when he was Congressman Mel Reynolds.
Oh, boy, that's going to be must-hear radio.
Oh, you're going to want to hear it. Thank you, Paul.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye, Jake. Happy birthday.
If it is. Michael in Riverside. Good morning, Michael.
Well, I guess it is happy birthday, huh?
Well, John Cass says it is. I guess it is.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
although I don't see a lot of presents here. All I see is bacon.
Well, speaking of another bit of music, and that would be the No Name.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to thank you again for playing that. I so enjoy it.
If I can put the smile on at least one person's face, then I've put the smile on at least one person's face.
Well, speaking of birthdays and being over 50 and putting a smile on a face, I sure wish the No Name was playing in my doctor's office yesterday while he was examining my prostate.
I've got no response to that, Michael. I've got nothing.
That didn't put a smile on your face?
You know what? Okay. All right. Since you brought that up, I'm going to turn the tables on you. This is not the same as a prostate exam, but this is kind of like it. Have you ever been involved in burying a time capsule? Like when you were at school, did they ever do a time capsule?
I can't, possibly, but I can't remember.
Okay. I'm going to ask you, there's a story out about a school that buried a time capsule. The kids put stuff in there in 1979. And I'm going to give you 5 categories. I'm going to see if you can get any of these 5 categories correct. All right?
1979. Can you give me the location?
Somewhere in the United States. How's that? It's not in Dubai.
Well, all right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, here are the 5 categories. They put in a post. I'm going to give you the 5, and then you can give me what you think you know. They put in a poster. They put in a album, a record album.
Right.
They put in a bottle. They also put in tickets from a concert, and they put in an item of clothing. You want to guess on any of those 5? What do you think they are?
Oh gosh, those are all unless this school happened to be located in Klamath County, Oregon.
You're sorry you called now, aren't you, this morning?
Well, Klamath County, Oregon. Let me tell you this, Jake. I spent 3 years living there, and I got 1 1/2 television stations. And the only music you could listen to, fortunately for me because I enjoy it, is country music. So I am... Boy, that is just a big cultural wasteland, that time of my life, the late 70s.
Okay,
let me guess here.
Take one of the categories. Just take one of the categories and take a guess.
Okay, well, the poster, that was well beyond Farrah Fawcett, I'm sure. So let's not... the album... Oh, boy. Was was Hart or Joan Jett, something like that.
No. I'm going to let you go, Michael. I don't want you just ruin. I don't want to ruin your whole weekend.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be completely untethered.
Thank you.
Once more, thank you for the no name.
You're welcome. Take care.
Take care, Jake.
Let's go to the north side. Vic, welcome to the show, Vic.
Good morning and happy birthday. I have to ask you this question.
Yes.
Lower Wacker was one of my favorite places to drive.
Oh, yeah.
Do they still have those green lights in there?
You mean the traffic lights?
No.
No. No. They're the different color now. They're the those are the bright white ones they have in there now.
Those were. It was fun just to go there for a drive, just to see the green lights. And another thing I noticed, I took that often. I've never seen a woman driving down there. It was always men on the Lower Wacker. I don't know. Women don't like going underground and driving in tunnels.
You know what you have down there now? They've separated the inner part from the the regular part.
Right.
They've got concrete and they've got wrought iron gates and stuff. So there isn't a lot of mingling in and out between the posts.
High speed mingling.
Yeah, but it's faster now because of that.
Well, I look forward to going down there, and I'll take a crack at one of those questions.
Okay.
I'm not hip on culture back then. Was it 79? You said
1979.
I'm going to say a poster. Or the record album, Led Zeppelin?
No, neither one.
Okay.
Take care, Vic.
All right.
Yeah, neither one. 1979. Should be. I thought this would be simple. I really did. And Lower Wacker, the one thing I haven't done yet is get on, go down on Lakeshore Drive, say from Randolph or one of those streets, because that was always the toughest merge around. It was a blind merge. You couldn't see the traffic that was on Lower Wacker already, and you're down there and you get to the bottom of the ramp, you're spit out right into the lane. You've got nowhere to go. There's no merge lane. And I wonder what they did with that, because I was after them to put mirrors down there for people for years. And I can't remember how many different aldermen said yes, they'd get it done. They'd put up a $100 mirror and they never did to help people. Because the weird thing was garages down there that spit out, they put mirrors up for their customers. But the city didn't do it. So it's interesting to see how they've handled that, because that was very dangerous. Anyway, 6:19, back right after this on 89 WLS.
89 WLS.